Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. How are you? And good morning. Happy Friday. Yay. I don't know why I get so excited about Friday. I pretty much do the same thing on Saturday and Sunday. But how are you? I am going on really early today. Let me make sure I can find you or find me. How you been? Okay, I'm going to... Don't I always say this? Every time I pop on, somebody's messaging me. All right, say hey when you jump on. I want to know you're there. And if you're new, please, please, please put hashtag new. I really do want to welcome you. Hi, Debbie Kelly. Good morning to you, too. How are you? Are you going to be crafting all weekend? You have been keeping very busy. I love seeing all your projects. I love seeing everybody's projects. We're going to do a project today. One. All right, we will give it a couple more minutes. So I did go to Couture Tours this week, which was awesome. If any designers are watching, if you ever get the chance to do it, please do it. It is so worth it. And something new they've done in a couple of cities, and they're doing it tonight in Arizona. They're doing like a meet and greet for potential new designers, customers. So if you're out in the Phoenix area, I can hook you up. But that's something awesome too. So Lori, oh my God. I miss you. I hope all is well. I know you, well, I have seen your updates, Deb, and I love every single one of them. Lori, I've got to call you. I always say that. We definitely have to get together. So anyways, I did Couture Tours Wednesday night, and that was awesome. You know, of course, came home with gifts. They had an art contest, and all those that brought stuff, you know, they were awesome projects. And the gal that ended up winning, she did a peppermint village almost. Oh my God, it was so stinking cute. She worked hard on it. She had a tray, a small bubblegum machine. She had every red, whites, and greens. It was beautiful. Got my vote. She did such a great job. So it was really good to see other designers' takes on some of our transfers and surfaces, and that's always fun to see that. And of course, getting to see some of my friends that, first of all, I usually don't see unless they go to leadership while I'm there, or convention. And then, of course, my team. Some of the gals on my team went, so that was really good. I loved that. All right, let's get going. Guys, I still have some, let's just do a little housekeeping. I still have some kits left over on my website. So I have the gnome, I gotta go this way. I have the gnome kit. There's several in there. You guys can go look. Or if you want information on kits, just put hashtag kits and with an S, and I will give you the link to the kits that are available. But this is the newest one that's in there. We did this the other day. So this is super cute. You get everything on here and the video link, everything here except for the hoop, and I have the links for the hoop. It's just a lot less expensive for you to get them yourself than for me to have to put all this in a bigger box and ship it out to you. I mean, I do have some, but I'll give you the links to them. So everything right here is a kit, everything you see. So if you're interested in any of my kits, just put kits and I will send you the link. They're all on the same website, so they're easy to navigate and figure out which one you might really want. And today's project is also going to be a kit. So this is part 3 of 4 transfers on one surface. Pull it out. So we've already done 2. So we did the Welcome to Our Patch, which is a kit. And we did Welcome to Our Web, which is a kit. And now we're doing this one. And then we have a winter one too. So I'll probably do that one. I'll probably do it in December. So if you want it for January, you can have it. I'll pick that up later. But let's get going. All right, we are going to use one of my new favorite surfaces. It is the 9x9 double-sided box frame, and it truly is double-sided. So one side is the white side. Okay. Hi, Robin. And the other side is the all wood side. Okay. So you can paste on this, you can burn on this, you can do anything you want on this side too. So it's a 2-for-1 surface, okay? Today, there's bumps in this one. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my chalk matte finish black paint. It's chalkboard paint. I use it all. You guys have seen me. I use this all the time. So we're going to go ahead and paint this. Now you can use our black velvet paste, and I probably do need to get some more. You can use our black velvet paste, which is awesome to paint with. You guys have seen me paint with our pastes before. I really do love painting with our paste because it dries so fast. This is just going to give me a sheener look, which is kind of what I'm going for today. So even that little bit amount was too much. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and I'm only gonna give this one coat. And of course I did the painter's tape, so I'm not being too sloppy. And for the project that I'm doing today, you don't have to paint this at all because of course you can make it your own colors. Included in this kit will be a Jingle Palette. So you'll have 6 different colors to choose from. There's white, red, black, green, gold. Silver. But I'll take pictures and everything will be displayed. So you won't have to purchase anything extra. Everything will be right in the kit. I did go ahead and pin. If you're interested in this when we're done, just go ahead and read the comments up top, and you would comment WC kit, and I will definitely get you more information, okay? All right, anybody doing craft fairs this weekend? I know people are really starting to get busy with their craft fairs. Okay, I think I got it in all the corners. Yep. Okay, we will go ahead and dry this. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. I'm gonna put this in the water. I actually need to start getting ready for Thanksgiving early, because I'm doing a Thanksgiving the week before Thanksgiving, and then I'm doing Thanksgiving too. So I actually really need to stop working on that. Hi Amy, how are you? Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. So this is why I kind of like to paint things before I go live, but I didn't have time this morning. Now if I was using our chalk paste, it would already almost be dry. That's how fast our paste dries. But sometimes I just like a little more sheen, depending on the project that I'm doing. Take out my big gun. Usually I can work on something else while it's drying, but everything's being done with the board today. Nothing really on the side. You know, I guess maybe I could add something. No, I don't want to because I'm adding some dry fruit. Let me get my big gun. Bring out the big toys. Okay. Yeah, so we actually already bought 2 turkeys. You know, I guess it's like the toilet paper scare. Like everybody's like, you're not going to be able to get a turkey. You're not going to get a, and it wasn't even a price thing. It was just like, we need to get the turkey. So we actually got 2 turkeys already. But I think that's going to be the big thing, is getting your turkey. Tell me what your favorite sides are, and then I'll tell you mine. What is your all-time, hey Rex, what is your all-time favorite side, even if you're not the one who cooks it? Every time I cook the big meals, like the holiday things, I always make sure, even with desserts, that I get one of my kids' favorites. So I have 3 kids, so they each get their special side and they each get their special dessert. But I have my big grocery list that I gotta do. And it's funny, do you know, I have typed up a list and I keep that list and it pretty much does not change. Sweet potato, all right, so I do have, of course, everybody's got the best recipe. I do have I don't do marshmallows, because I can't. I don't do marshmallows in s'mores. I'm just not a marshmallow person. But I do have a really, really, really good recipe that does not have marshmallows in it. Do you do marshmallows? I think this is dry. Yeah, I heard that if you see it, get it. And I really do think a lot of people are going to stop their holiday shopping this weekend. I think that's it. It's a little tacky. So this really is the reason why I paint before I go live. Everybody's like, oh, I would have loved to have seen you do it. It's like paint drying. I always gotta make sure I don't put this near wire, because this stays hot. These guns do stay hot for a while. Oh, we're gonna put wax on this too. All right, so the fun part, let's peel this away. Now again, you don't have to do yours the same exact way. You don't even have to paint the surface. You can leave it white. I'm gonna use white paste in my project. So you would just have to, like, you know, maybe use black or something. But let's go ahead and wax it. Because I put a paint on it, I don't want my transfer to stick and then get distorted when I try to pull it up. All right, so I did get bounced off. I don't know what they're doing, guys. Let me see if I can come back. All right, I show that I'm still there. We will see. I can still see comments. Okay. And I am gonna, hey Fenway, what are you doing? When my dogs hear me talking up here, they swear there's somebody else with me. Because why would I be talking to myself, right? All right. It's my favorite wax. Links to all the products I use. If you need anything, just let me know, but I do post them over on the VIP lounge after the video, after the live. Okay. Because it is so new and I painted, I don't think I need to fuzz that much because I did put wax down. So let's just go ahead and do that. If you are new watching, we usually do add a little bit of fuzz or lint to the back of our transfers just with a towel. And that really does just help us pick up the transfer without pulling up particles. If you're using a wood product or if you've painted a surface, you don't want to bring that paint up with you. So let me just go ahead and make sure this is, yep, it's going to be okay. Now, what I love about this transfer is it is in 4 sections and they fit perfectly with these 9x9 surfaces. And the surfaces were pretty much made for this. Kelly, how are you? I'm so excited that you're going tonight. You need to tell all my friends there I said hello. I actually told them that you guys would, I told them, the ones that were going last night, and then I told them that you would be there tonight. All right, so let me show you what I'm gonna do. Because I painted it black, I'm gonna use white paste, I'm gonna use gold, and I'm actually gonna bring in pomegranate. So let me just explain something too. Yesterday, we had a restock on paste. 'Tis the season, guys. This is the time of year that our pastes go in and out, and they're never guaranteed, and especially with shipping. I know everybody's hearing that, but it really, really is true. We still are waiting on stuff. So if there is a certain color that you want and it's available, I strongly suggest you get it now, because there is definitely no guarantee that you'll have it before the holidays if it goes out of stock, okay? So I did come up with the cart link I had posted earlier today. Just some of my favorites. Others are available, but if you are needing paste, you're best to probably look at that today or over the weekend sometime, because it is a known fact things will go out of stock. And some of our products will retire when they go out of stock. So, I know, Kelly, I wish I was going too. I would go to every one if I could. All right, so this is what I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking I'm going to do the leaves gold, okay? So now again, if you didn't, hey Connie, if you didn't paint the back like I did, you could do your leaves green or any color that you wanted to, really, right? So I'm going to do the leaves in a gold. I'm going to do my berries in a pomegranate. I might throw like a little tinge of white. The wording, I'm going to do white. Terry, I know, is going to watch the replay. Look at that font, Terry. All right. So normally I could do this in one swoop, but I may just start at the top and work my way down. And I just kind of paste and pull it up as I go, okay? So I like to dog ear my corners because it's a lot easier to pull up when I do that. All right. And then I'm gonna do this border in gold too, because I think with that black background, I think that will look best. So I've seen this transfer, honestly, now done 100 different ways. I mean, it looks super pretty in all black. It looks really pretty in all white, if that's your theme. I've seen it in pinks, like match your decor. So there's lots of ways to do it. All right, so I don't even know if I'm gonna hit all of them, but I'm just gonna put a little white down. Just highlight a little bit. Again, I'm not even going to do all of them. I think this is small enough where I can just use multi-tools for the whole thing. Ooh. Huh, I almost just did that leaf. Did you see that? And so I'm just going to go over that white paste that I put down and not do anything special with it. You can actually highlight it in gold too if you wanted to. And then let's go ahead and do the leaves in our gold. Now when you work with our shimmer paste, you tend to have more time to work with. I mean, you don't have to rush as much, but then again, we have a new formula in our paste, so our paste doesn't dry as quick anymore either. I'm not sure if you can see from this angle, but I'll pick it up and show you when I'm done. And you don't even have to do this project on this surface. This looks really cool on any of our chalkboard surfaces, especially our door tags. You know how much I love those. Thank you. You know how much I love those door tags, so. Okay. So if you don't want to buy a kit and you do want to do this and get the entire transfer, there's so many other surfaces that you can definitely choose from. All right, let's go ahead and scrape up the excess. And I'm gonna do, I think, some of this just while I have the paste up here, because I am gonna do the border gold. Because I'm gonna paste and pull, just makes more sense to do the top part. I know he's sleeping right here. Okay. All right, so let's pull it up. And so this is where that wax comes in. See how easy this is now? And I'm just gonna put it right back down, okay? Using that. Oh, you did! Did I see it? Oh. You know, the other side of this one would be good for the winter one. So when Christmas is done, she can just turn it around and do the winter sign, which is, you know, it's really, a lot of people love the fact that these, you can double up with these. All right, so I'm gonna do everything in white except for the bow, okay? And again, you can do this all your own colors. Yeah, Debbie, if she wanted to start off with this one, then she could do the winter one on the other side. So you can just point her in the direction of your site if she wanted to get all 4 transfers now. Let me do a little gold here, just because I have it. All right, so let's update on my shipping. So if you have purchased a calendar countdown and have paid for it, the last of those are being shipped out today, if yours hasn't been shipped out yet. If you bought a mystery bundle from me, Susan, yours is being shipped out Monday, only because the box is right there, and I haven't finished filling it yet. Because she's getting $200 worth of product. What else? If you ordered any other kits from me after Tuesday, those are all being shipped out on Monday as well. All right, so let me show you what I'm gonna do, just because I don't want this to dry. Let's go ahead and scrape up the excess. And again, you don't have to do this piecemeal like I just did. You can do it all in one fell swoop. I have faith. I know you can do it. All right. Oh no, guys, guess what? This didn't go through the wax. That has never ever happened. I might have to do this again. Look. That has never happened. Oh, and everything else looked so pretty. Let me check this pot. Let me try and wipe this, run this underwater. You know what? I was probably not paying attention. Look at how pretty that gold looks. All right, let's try to get this off without having to scrape it. If the paint is still wet, I can. All right, so the paste is still wet, so I'm able to do this. Yeah, it was probably you know what? Because I used that heat tool, the big Mac Daddy one, the paint that I put down was probably still warm when I put the wax down. But what do I always say? There's no chalk emergencies. Oh, that's a bummer. And I was trying to be so careful too. All right, we just start over. Wow, that has never happened to me. Well, at least during alive, I don't think. All right. Yeah, when you can see, I think I just got a splinter. So I think this was still hot when I put that wax down. All right, let's wash that transfer. Scrape this off first. We'll just start again. And I thought this was going to be such a quick project. I mean, I guess I could have kept the top part on. All right, so it's easier to just take up one of our board erasers and go ahead and wash the front. It's the back I want to look at. So you want to get all, oops, I'm going to have to try that again. You want to make make sure you get all the chalk paste out of the open mesh area. Let's see what that looks like. Deb, did you post that pillowcase? I would love to see it. Let's dry this. Let's start again. And I thought we were all done. Thought we were all done. I said to myself, this is gonna be such an easy one today. Well, it is an easy one, guys, it really is. But I thought it was gonna be super fast. All right, well, now you know what to do if you have a mistake and if you've painted. So, another thing I can tell you is, well, there wouldn't have been that error because you probably wouldn't have put wax down. But if there wasn't paint and we just pasted on that board, you wouldn't have been able to wash up the paste like I just did on the white surface. You would have had to have painted it. Right, the one thing you need to really make sure if something like this happens, before you use the transfer, you want to make sure it's really dry. You want to hear something weird? Twice this week, this has happened to other designers. And I have said to myself, I am so glad that hasn't happened to me. You just never know. But that's what happened. I used the heavy duty hot gun on that. And I just think it was still too hot when I put the wax down. All right, now what I'm gonna do just to make sure is I'm taking my blow dryer, but I'm using the cool setting. I'm just gonna dry it, just to make sure it's not wet. Don't want to do this on a warm setting at all. Let's see, that should be, yeah, I don't think it was the transfer. I think it might have been the wax. So before I do anything, let me see if I have to do anything. Before I do anything, let me see if I have to do anything. Oh, it's still good. It just goes to show how much wax I had on it. I probably wasn't even paying attention. All right, we're just gonna do it again. 2.0. Yeah, it's gonna come up. All right. Get all those bubbles out. So I guess if you're new watching, at least you know now if that ever happened what to do. Hi Susan, thanks for joining. Oh, 2 Susans in a row. Susan H, how are you? I have your big box right there. All right, let's do this again. I'm gonna do it just a little faster because you've already seen me do it once. So again, I'm gonna do a little bit of white on some of the berries, not all of them, just to kind of like highlight them. And we're gonna do it in pomegranate. All right, so we talked turkey. I actually have another question for y'all. Has anybody turned on their heat yet? You know, in Texas, I don't usually do it until I absolutely have to, and I haven't done it yet. And it is really, it's super cold. It's not super cold. It's colder than a normal November right now. So I know a lot of my friends have turned on their heat or fireplaces. I put the fireplace on just so the dogs can sit in front of it. All right, let me pull this. Did I get all of them? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pull it up just so it doesn't dry. You have your fireplace going? Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna do the leaves. And again, we're gonna do, oop. Oh, I did it again, guys. Stop touching the paste, Patty. Just trying to get those air bubbles out. All right, so then we're gonna do this in the gold. I have never, that's never happened to me before. And now you know why I like to paint my surfaces before I go live, just to give it that extra time to dry. But I promise you, every time I do that, somebody will say, oh, I wish I would have seen you paint. I'm like, okay. All right, let's pull that up. Pretty, pretty. Can you see it? Okay. Let's do the white. Again, you want to make sure there's no air bubbles. Let's hope this goes through this time. If not, there might be an issue with the transfer. Yeah, my dogs love, they really could sit in front of the fireplace all day and all night long. I think most animals are like that. What's the matter, Penny? You okay? All right, let's take off the excess. And let's see. Much better. All right, let's do that bow. So that was the issue, guys. The wax just, when I, the board was still too warm when I put that wax down. I'm gonna do that white. Let's do it with this, it's easier. You know, this is one of those transfers where you don't have to use the entire transfer too. That Merry Christmas alone is really, really pretty. Like I could see doing that on, you know, one of our like rectangle basic shapes, or that's really pretty. All right, let me pick it up from here and then I'm gonna do the border. Okay, all right, so that's all done and it looks pretty. I'm gonna put it down so I can do this border. I'm gonna do the border all in gold. Okay, any questions? Hey Jennifer, how are you? Okay. See if this one's better. Sometimes I think this is too thin. Let's see. And guess what, guys? If you don't want to even do this border, you don't have to. Right, and so again, this is gold shimmer that I'm using for the border. Just pick up the excess where we can. Okay. Ta-da! Right, there was that right there I saw. Do that, and then I'm gonna put just a little bit of marker on it. Oh. I think I have one. So these are our chalk markers, and sometimes I like to use these, then grabbing the paste. Just for like little touch-ups. It's just easier. It's like a little cheat. Some of these little dots are actually pretty. Just do this one. I think it's pretty after all that. Let me show it to you. And we're not done, guys. But look at how stinking cute that is. Let me clean up and then we're gonna finish. What do you think? So if you're just jumping on, we had a little oopsie in the beginning. I actually had put the wax down while the board was still hot, and I shouldn't have done that. So we had to wash the transfer and start again. All right, and we are gonna make it look pretty. You like it? Yeah, now you can, hey, Heidi, I was gonna start talking to you and going, I don't think I said hey yet. So remember, you can do it in any color. Gosh, everybody, my customers have already started working on this. So many designer friends have, and when I tell you I have seen this in just about every color, I've seen it in every color. I've seen it in blues. Just red and white. I've seen it in all gold. All gold is really gold and green. So whatever your colors are, just match it to your colors. All right. Let me dry everything. And then we will make it look pretty. Well, it is pretty. Guys, I don't have to do anything else to it. I think it's pretty enough. But we'll add something. Because it is a kit. Yeah, the leaves do look pretty in the gold. I also have seen this. Someone has painted, was it gold? They painted this gold and did green leaves, and that was really, really pretty. Oh, hey Karen, welcome. Thanks. We had a little oopsie in the beginning. And sometimes it's good to have an oopsie so you can see how to fix the oopsie, because there's never any chalk emergencies. But thanks, Karen. All right, let's dry it quick, and then we'll put some pretties on it. Thanks for asking, Kelly. Pretty much the same. All right, so because I want this to be a little vintage vibe, we are gonna take out my favorite picks again. So probably a month or so ago, I had taken a picture of these and said, wait for it, because there was gonna be a kit. So I mean, these are just adorable, aren't they? So this too will be in the kit if you want the kit, okay? It's like, how do you lose a tool? You know, I swear, because since I put this barrel closer to me, I have lost a lot of things. And I think it's because they are going in the barrel. Let me take this off. Oh, maybe. So we used this the other night on the sled. And usually the first thing I want to do is take any kind of ribbon off that comes with a pick. But for some reason, I am digging this copper shimmery, sparkly ribbon. I do, Kelly. All right. Oh, I kind of like it on that side better. All right, so we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna give it some of my oranges. I don't want thick ones though, I want my thin ones. And I think I'll end up gluing them. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna use jute today. You know me, I don't like the overkill on the dry fruit, even when I use cranberries. So I think just one. I think just one is best. Yes, I will, Kelly. I'll get it to you, absolutely. And then I had some extra, and I'm not sure. Let's see. If I wanted to, so I think it's gonna, see, I do like that. So what happens, I always say I think it might be too much, and then I end up doing it. All right. Now remember, if you're going to use this double-sided, you may not want to do something like this, but I'm not going to be using it double-sided, so glue away for me anyways. We're going to do that. Then I am going to do this. I think I'm going to do it under that. This is where I say I can't believe I'm leaving the original ribbon, because that's so not me to do that. But for some reason, even the other day when I used it on the door tag, like I can't believe I'm using it or keeping it. So if we didn't have that little oopsie in the beginning, kind of like squish this down so it's facing up. This literally would have been done 20 minutes ago, guys. All right. But I love it. I know, I love the copper too. This is like so weird because one of the first things I do when I get new picks in is I take the ribbon off, or when I go to use them. And this is the third time now I've used these picks, third or fourth time. One I did take off only because I was using browns and oranges. But let's cut that a little. That's a little fifi for me. All right. All done. Who wants to see? Me, if you want to see. Just get this out of the way. Kelly. Dry it. And there you go. What do you think? I like it. So again, in the kit, you will have 6 paste packets. I have one. Let me get the one that's open so I don't keep opening them. So you can duplicate it, or you can change it out and do it your, thanks Heidi, or you can change it out and do it your own way. So in the kit, the Jingle Packet has the white, it has the gold, it has the candy apple red, so you can make those berries red if you don't have pomegranate. It's got the black, so you can paste the black background if you want. And it's got green if you want to do the leaves green. You know, you can even do these berries green, or you can do the wording green. So all the colors that I used are here except for pomegranate, but you can change out the candy apple for the pomegranate. It would be beautiful, or even just white. So I will take pictures and go through the comments. If you have any questions, please just message me. If you have interest in purchasing a kit, just put MC Kit or MC Hammer in the comments. I just, oh, it's not even, it's WC. Somebody wrote MC up here, and I was like, what is MC? I saw that. All right, WC Kit in the comments, and I'll get back to you. But there'll be a link. I know what you mean, Heidi. I know what you mean. MC Hammer, but it's really WC. But look up. Somebody started the trend with the MC. I didn't. But thanks, everybody. Thanks for... You didn't have to do that. Thanks for joining me today. Happy Friday. I wish you all a great weekend. You probably will see or hear from me at some point tomorrow or Sunday. But if you need anything at all from me, just let me know. Again, Susan, I'm looking at your big box. Everything but one calendar has gone out. And then I have Happy Mail going out. So I'm all caught up, guys. Have an awesome day. Thanks for spending the morning with me. Please contact me if you have any questions, okay? Bye, everyone.